Hey guys, Elizabeth here from Plant-Based Bride, and today I'm doing a jewelry declutter video because I realized I never actually went through and decluttered my jewelry as I've been getting rid of a lot of my stuff and minimizing. And in seeing how much jewelry I actually have, I realized why, because I have a whole bunch. So let's just jump right into the declutter. Starting off with my engagement and wedding ring, of course I'm keeping those. I have quite a few old rings that I am pretty sure I got in elementary school, so I'm getting rid of those because I never wear them. And also some things that I made myself at camp, also not keeping those. I have a couple, or a number of, I should say, pairs of earrings that I just don't wear anymore. Things that I got in elementary, high school, college that just aren't my style anymore. A lot of little charm bracelets and things that I wore in elementary school, like this charm bracelet where you could put different charms on and like switch it up. I don't know if you guys had those, if maybe you're too young or too old to remember them, but they were pretty cool when I was in elementary school. And I'm also getting rid of quite a bit of jewelry that has been gifted to me over the years. Again, things that I adored and wore all of the time when I got them, but are no longer my style. And that's something that is really hard about getting rid of jewelry, in my opinion, is that each piece I look at, I remember how much I loved wearing it, how often I wore it, how much I loved it. And it can be hard to look at it and realize that it's not your style anymore. You haven't worn it for years and you're not likely to. And it can be difficult to feel like you're just getting rid of all of those memories that are associated with the jewelry. But honestly, it's not like I go through my jewelry box and pick up each piece and reminisce about the times I wore it. So it's really not worth keeping. It can also be hard if you have pieces that were a bit more expensive, especially if you feel like you didn't wear them enough to make it worth it, but you can try to sell those pieces if you can. I also have a couple cross necklaces there. I used to be religious and am no longer religious, so not keeping those. That was my first watch I ever had. I've worn it for years and years, but I had 4 watches and that seems really unnecessary to me, so I'm cutting it down to my daily watch and also a sort of nicer, fancier watch. And that's pretty much all I need. There's my daily watch. Pins, I've recently gotten into pins, and so I put them into this jewelry category. The medical bracelet of my grandfather, my father's father, who I actually never met, in memory of my dog when she passed away. There's my fancy watch. That locket was made for me just after I was born. That necklace was my great-grandmother's. That was a ring I got from my parents when I graduated high school. It's my family crest. That ring and necklace, and I also have matching earrings, I got designed for me when I turned 16. They're my birthstone, a peridot, and diamonds. She believed she could, so she did. My sister gave it to me, and I love it. A cool crystal necklace my mom gave me. Those were my wedding earrings. Some cool earrings that I wear pretty frequently. These skull earrings are super cheap and they look cheap, but I love them anyway, so I'm keeping them. That pin my mother gave me to represent my mother, my sister, and myself. That necklace my grandfather actually made, that costume jewelry. A choker I love to wear. I actually have another velvet choker that I could not find anywhere, so I guess I lost it. But if I do find it, I'm going to keep it because I enjoy wearing chokers. A whole bunch of cheap earrings I bought at Claire's that I never wear anymore. I did wear them when I got them, but not now. Some amber earrings, these cute little polka dot earrings. I love those earrings. Some silver hoops, That earring, it makes it look like you have a piercing in your cartilage. A couple more pairs of earrings that I reach for pretty frequently. A couple bracelets I don't wear anymore. That necklace, that choker, I actually wore for my grade 8 graduation. Have never worn it again, except for maybe in a Halloween makeup tutorial video when I was a vampire. So that's interesting. Getting rid of my Michael Kors rose gold watch. I will likely sell it. I love it and I wore it for a really long time, but it's actually really heavy and I found it was causing me pain in my arm and in my hand. So I stopped wearing it. Some of these earrings I bought myself, some were gifts, some were passed down to me, but none of them are earrings that I reach for frequently, and I just have so many that I could never wear them all, and it's not worth keeping them and not wearing them. I'd rather somebody else get them and actually enjoy them and get use out of them. That necklace my grandfather made, he painted it himself. Love those square earrings and those triangle earrings. These green ones are some of the only brightly colored earrings I wear a lot. Those 2 owl pins were my grandmother's. I love this locket, and the pictures inside it are so low quality, and I like cut them out of paper and taped them in, but they're 2 pictures of my sister and I love wearing it, knowing that those cheesy low quality pictures are inside. Again, some earrings and necklaces and things that I reach for pretty frequently that have sentimental value, as well as some that I sort of don't reach for. I think those were the earrings my ears were pierced with. That ring was passed down to me. This bracelet, I don't remember where I got it, but I find it's really cool. This pin was passed down to me. This pendant was made by my grandfather. I got that ring in Spain, but I never wear it. Those earrings were a gift from a boss I wasn't a fan of. I loved that Tiffany's necklace and wore it all of the time when I got it, but it's not my style anymore. You might notice that I'm getting rid of most of my bracelets, and that's because I kind of hate wearing bracelets. Getting rid of those dangly earrings on the right, I actually wore them for prom. So that's all of my jewelry. I know it's a huge amount. I really surprised myself with how many pieces I actually had. I could not believe it. So I did a little bit of math and realized that I ended up keeping only 35% of my jewelry and discarding 65%. And I'm really happy with that. I definitely think I could reduce it even more, and I will do another declutter maybe a year from now after seeing what pieces I wear and what pieces I don't. But there definitely are some pieces that I never wear and probably won't, but I'm still not going to get rid of because they have too much sentimental value or they belonged to my grandparents, and that's important to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it inspired you to maybe declutter your jewelry collection, and I'll see you guys really soon in my next video. Bye.